Hello, this is Tina Hurley. I'm the founder and executive director of Less Leg, More Heart and an amputee. I am always on the search for products, goods, and services that improve quality of life and just the existence of amputees, and jumped at the opportunity to reach out to this company called Ross after I saw them in Amplitude magazine saying that they offered an ozone sanitation system for liners. I personally know how difficult it is to get my liner thoroughly cleaned, questionably sanitized, usually via like Hibiclens in the shower every so often to help with the odor of the liner and general debris and just yuck stuff that gets in there. And I never really have assurance that it worked and that my technique is good. Moreover, I just took up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I'm rolling all over the mats and who knows what is getting on my liner. And I have a 2-year-old. So lots of opportunities for me to have stuff get into or on my liner that then can interrupt my skin health. And as most amputees know, it's a vital component of your wellness and your ability to be mobile is having good skin in the residual limb. And most diabetics, most people that have like a neuropathy have a really high chance of higher amputation due to vascular disorders, etc. And those folks are the ones also that find it exceedingly hard to stand and wash their liner or take the extra time to clean their liner out every night. I know that I, as a busy mom, I find it that, you know, at the end of the night, it's not something that I give my full undivided attention to. And I always felt like I could do better in terms of my liner. And I've had some bad outcomes because of my inability to actually clean it well. Dermatitises and skin irritation. And I actually had a folliculitis, an infection of the follicles at one time that I'm sure was hygiene related. So it's a vital concern in the amputee community. And this company is trying to solve that problem and to improve the integrity of the skin for amputees to live their longest, most fulfilling life on their limbs and not seated in a wheelchair if possible. So I had to try it out as soon as I got the product and was concerned, as most would be, about exposure to ozone, the loudness of the unit, the portability, or just the general size, the cost, you know, all those considerations, and was really excited that with these new units they're just dispatching, there's no smell of ozone, there's no risk that it poses to you. The sound is minimal. Literally, I can sleep with it right next to my head, which is typically where I keep it, because I find the most convenient time for me to clean my liner is right as I'm already taking it off to go to bed. My habit includes taking my liner down. I mean, I'll just show you. Taking my sleeve down, taking my socks off at night. I pop my liner right off, and then they provide this awesome cloth to wipe all the debris off. You want it clean, so you just put your arm in your liner, you wipe it down, get all the micro debris or moisture that could be on it off, and then you literally just open the top. My hand is slippery from my ointment, but I was going the wrong way. That's why it was hard. You literally just unscrew it. You take your liner, you pop it down. They have 2 sizes, a shorter and a longer inner cylinder. This works good for me because my liner is long. And then you literally just take it and screw it on, and it's done, and it's airtight. And then you would just simply press the button. Normal for the 20-minute cycle, super for the 10-minute cycle. Those might be opposite. There's one that's a 20-minute cycle and then there's one that's a super cycle, and both are the same volume, and none of them emit the smell of ozone. So then it's done. For me, it's when I wake up in the morning. I didn't have to throw my liner over my prosthetic where it falls off and catches all the dirt next to my bed. It actually has a space that's safe and contained for it to be overnight, where it's not going to dry out and it's not going to collect stuff. And then you just wake up, and I'll go the right way this time. There we go. My hands are just oily from my liner. And you just take it out, and it's clean, it smells good, and then you just put on your liner and you go about your business. It sanitizes fungal issues, bacterial issues, viral issues. Apparently it takes care of all of those. So I hope that this gets into the hands of more prosthetists, more amputees around the country, so that we can really save the health of the skin that's underneath these liners, because that's what keeps us vertical, right? So super important. Thank you, Ross, for creating a product to try to improve our health and to keep us out of the hospitals and to keep us standing up and moving around. Really cool unit. I would highly recommend it. 5 out of 5 stars. Get yours or find a local clinic that has one to sanitize and try it yourself.